Will we get a 10 times zoom camera this year in the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max? And will we get a 100 times digital zoom like Samsung? We've had quite a few leaks and reports in on how powerful the camera periscope zoom is going to be. So let's go over all of these details, and I'll also be sharing with you the latest on the iPhone 15 Pro Max release date and price. Can you believe it? It's now the start of July and we're now under 3 months to the launch of the iPhone 15 models. Lots of rumours, leaks of features are coming in quickly. So going forward, I'll be making dedicated videos for the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and also that possible iPhone 15 Ultra. And if you've watched one of these videos before, you will know that next week I'll be also focusing on the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Plus in another video. But today the main thing I want to talk about is features and leaks and reports coming in for the iPhone 15 Pro and also the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And today the main subject I want to talk about on the iPhone is to do with the camera zoom. We've been promised a periscope zoom on the new iPhone 15, and I want to talk to you which models are going to be getting this, and will we be able to go up to say a 100 times digital zoom just like say Samsung out there. So hearing about a periscope zoom for the iPhone 15 is not really new news. If we go back to the early part of 2022, Jeff Hu even said that at this point that we could be getting a 10 times optical zoom, and that was coming to the iPhone 15 models, but it wasn't clear which iPhone 15s would be getting this. As time has moved on, we've heard more leaks and reports, and we've also heard from Minchi Kuo, who has told us that in fact the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be the only model getting a periscope zoom inside this year, and not even the normal iPhone 15 Pro will be getting this. Then on top of this, then we've actually heard the actual zoom capabilities has also changed from 10 times to now actually be around about 5 to 6 times from a reporter called uRedditor, as you can see here. Right now, the iPhone 14 Pro and the iPhone 14 Pro Max only has a 3 times telephoto zoom and can only go up to a 15 times digital zoom. For me, what I'd actually say for the iPhone 14 Pro Max that I have right here, that is the one thing that probably says lets it down compared to other sort of flagships out there. Even say the Google Pixel 7 Pro actually has a 5 times optical zoom, and they can actually go up to digital zoom of actually 30 times. And it does sound like that the iPhone 15 Pro Max is going to be getting that. It's going to get about a 5 to 6 times optical zoom, and that will probably go up to around about 30 to 50 sort of digital zoom with that too. And to be deadly honest, if you've actually used say a Samsung out there, and if you've tried zooming in up to say 100 times zoom on it, you'll actually notice that the actual pictures start to get a bit blurry and things like this. So actually going up to say about 30 times sort of digital zoom is actually quite a good sweet spot for actual sort of digital ones if you've got that sort of 5 times 6 sort of digital zoom built into your actual phone. So I think this is going to be really great, and especially also with the A17 also, this will help it along too to clear up those pictures too and not make them too over artificial as if we zoomed in even more. Now, just before I continue on, now is a good time more than ever to mention that not all reports and leaks that you're seeing here are 100% proof that they are coming true based on the new iPhone. I only present to you what reports of information that are out there, and these renders that you're seeing here are based on this information that we've been told so far. So basically what this means is the final iPhone may not look like these renders here. However, if you're watching this video, then you're as curious as I am in knowing what is being said about the next iPhone anyway. So, with all those details about the camera out of the way, let's now talk about the release date. Then after that as well, I want to talk to you about the brand new giveaway that we've got on this channel. Then after that, we're going to talk about the specs and also the price of the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So nothing official has come out on the release date, but we do have a very good idea of when the iPhone 15 will be coming out based on the last 6 years of history of iPhone releases. If we go way back to 2018, we saw the release of the iPhone XS, and also we saw the release of the iPhone XR. The XS came out on September 21st, but the XR came out on October 26th. And then moving to the iPhone 12 12 models, the release dates for this was October the 23rd and November 13th. And the main reason behind this was definitely because of COVID in 2020. But as you can see here with these 2 years of examples, you can see that mainly the release date has been the end of September to the end of October time, with the main exception of 2020, like I said, because of COVID. However, back in 2021, we got the iPhones back on their main sort of schedule, and the release was the end of September with all 4 models of the iPhone on September 24th. Then last year in 2022, the iPhone event happened on September 7th, and that the pre-orders started a few days later on Friday, September 9th, and then some of the iPhone 14 models were in our hand a week later on October 16th, all the way to October 7th. For 2022, the event for the iPhones happened a little bit earlier than the last few years, but it's not unheard of. So for example, the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 7 Plus also came out on the same day. Well, the announcement was the same day, what was September 7th back in 2016. But I think you're getting the overall message here for the iPhone 15. It's targeted to come out around mid-September this year for the release, and probably the actual event will happen about a week or so before, unless there is a massive problem with components, or let's say another pandemic happens, for example. So then guys, just quickly, we just had the announcement of the latest giveaway on this channel, and it was a live stream event, and we had lots of fun on it, and we also have 3 winners too who are super happy with their new prizes that are being sent out to them. But the great news is we're doing another giveaway, what was also announced, and that new giveaway is for these 3 prizes right here. So this time I'm going to be giving away some AirPods Pro to 1 lucky person, and I'm also going to be giving an Apple Watch SE as well to 1 lucky person, and then on top of that, the best prize of all, I'm also going to be giving away to somebody, is an Apple Watch Ultra. And in fact, I've taken it out of the box and it's actually here. So yeah, Apple Watch Ultra here, and there's one on my wrist too, so you can join the club with me for the Apple Watch. And all you have to do to enter into this giveaway is put down in the comments below of what Apple gear or what technology gear you're hoping to buy in 2023. Put it down in the comments below, and also at the same time make sure that you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell, because we're going to be announcing who the winner is of this brand new giveaway in September time, probably at the end of September after we've had the iPhone 15 hype and everything like that. So the end of September time most likely is when we're going to be doing the giveaway of these 3 prizes. You don't want to miss out on that. Now what I will just quickly say though guys, there are lots of scammers, there are lots of spammers out there. Some of them even still impersonating myself, telling you to WhatsApp them or Telegram them, and also part with your money too for shipping. This is not me. I'll be sending out these prizes free of charge by shipping, so please do not go into these cons of these spam artists. And like I said, it also is going to be a live stream event, so any sort of prizes that they're talking about saying you can get your hands on right now, it is not true and it is not me. And with that guys, let's return back to the video. Next of all then, let's now talk about the specs we're going to see inside the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and also give you those prices too. So starting out, let's look at the iPhone 15 Pro. Again, it'll be a 6.1 OLED display, resolution 2532 by 1170. It will also have that 120Hz ProMotion display inside it, and this time, for the first time ever, we'll have 8GB of RAM inside an iPhone. Storage options looks like they're going to change slightly, so we'll actually be starting at 256GB as the smallest space available that you can pick, and this will be going all the way up to 2TB this time. That's what we've been hearing in some rumours, but it might still stay at 1TB. We're not too sure at this stage. But the other thing as well is we'll be getting an A17 Bionic chipset inside it. Again, very similar architect to previous chipsets, where this will have a 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores, and a 5-core GPU. But the actual body of the iPhone 15 Pro will actually be made out of titanium this time. It won't be made out of aluminium or aluminum, depending where you are in the world. And it'll also have a triple camera setup and also have that LiDAR sensor again. The battery size at the moment is looking to be about the same size as the iPhone 14 Pro, so this is 3095 milliamp battery size, and the base model of the 256GB model will be coming in at $1,099 US, and again I will mention that in other countries it might be a little bit more or a little bit less on release. Then finally, we have the biggest iPhone of them all, the iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra. The name is going to be confirmed a bit more nearer the time, but it will be coming in at 6.78 inch display. It'll be an OLED display at 2778 by 1280. Again, this will be a ProMotion display, a 120Hz one. It will again have 8GB of RAM, up from 2GB more of the 6GB that we got with the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And storage options again will start at 256GB this time, going all the way up to the rumored 2TB, which is really exciting out there, but it may also still be 1TB. But the main thing is, what's most likely going to happen is the storage size is going to be up to 256GB. We will also be getting the A17 Bionic chipset, very similar architect to the A16. It will have 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores, and it'll also have a 5-core GPU again, so that's really cool. We'll also get that new titanium body on this iPhone 15 Pro Max or the iPhone 15 Ultra, and we'll also get a triple camera setup, but one of those cameras will have a 6 times or a 10 times optical zoom, which is really exciting. We will also still get the usual wide and ultra wide sort of sensors too, and we'll also be getting the LiDAR sensor. The battery size at the moment, we've been told, it's probably going to be around the same sort of size as last year's, so this is 4352 milliamp battery size, but this could change nearer the time. The base model of the 256GB model will be coming in at $1,299 US. Now this is going to be a little bit more than compared to other previous years. Main reason is because of that brand new optical zoom, and also possibly because of that brand new Ultra name. But like I have said guys, this is the pricing for the US. In other countries it could be a little bit more or it could be a little bit less. So the new iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max does look pretty impressive. And also guys, remember we still actually have got the iPhone 15 and the iPhone 15 Plus, and like I did say, I will be making a video later on in the week for that. So make sure if you haven't done so already to subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell to get more information on that too. And with that note as well guys, it's time to wrap up the video. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button, and as much as I just talked about hitting that notification bell and also subscribing to the channel, make sure you do that if you also want to hear the latest on Apple news, comparisons and reviews too. Until next time guys, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.